Hey guys, I'm back, and I totally realized I was watching my last video. This will be number 2, and hopefully we get it all in on diabetes, insulin sensitivity, and apple cider vinegar. Um, my apologies in the first video. I noticed I was covering some of the stuff over here as it populated. So just to kind of get back to that, basically as you're building your blog, you have, or what you will have, is your score. Which will build. As of right now, we're at 66.7, and our keyword density is at 3.85. Again, we want to keep that between 2 and 4. It's in green right now, so green is good as long as we have that. And just to review these, obviously, we have we have one keyword that's bolded. We have one that's italicized, and I'm going to review this. That's exactly what I'm going to review right now. We have one that's underlined, and we also have our H1, H2, and our H3 heading tags, all set up and ready to go. So let me just refresh this right here. Okay. So what we're going to do is we want one keyword bolded. Have at least one keyword bolded. Keyword is apple cider vinegar. We want one keyword italicized. And we also want one keyword underlined. So what we're going to do, I always start right at the beginning. Apple cider vinegar. Oops. Grab the whole thing. And what we're going to do, bold, italicize, underline. It's that simple. I do this probably 2 to 3 times throughout the whole blog for the keyword that we populated up here. So we have one, and I usually do it at the beginning, middle, and end. I just kind of make it pretty simple. So I kind of scroll down about halfway through. I'll see apple cider vinegar, bold, italicize, underline, and then I usually do it at the end. Bold, italicize, underline. Perfect. We'll save this. And it's getting our score right here. Perfect. Looks like we went up a little bit more. Now, one of the things you guys will see, excuse me, one of the things you guys will see, what I'm also going to talk about now, we went over our H1, H2, and H3. Bold one keyword, italicize and underline. Now we're going to insert an image. So how do we go about doing that? We're going to go over to our blog. And I already, on my desktop, basically what I do is bring up Google Images. And I search, just in this case, apple cider vinegar. And I grab a couple of the nicer pictures, and I save them to my desktop. But to get those into the blog, it's actually really simple. All you need to do, once they're on my desktop, I click Add Media. We want to select files. And I believe I named them, was it apple? No, maybe cider. There we go, cider. Okay, they will upload. And as you come over here, you're going to see, all this different text. You can link your pitches to go to outside links, such as your Asante website. We can get into that to other videos right now, as I want to show you how to upload them. So we'll upload that way, and we click right here, Insert into Post. And there you can see it came in. Not too sure why it got all funky over here. Maybe we can do this. You can see you can click and drag it a little bit. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, let's try that again, actually. Oops. Okay, we'll go to Add Media. The picture's already there. Let's see, Insert into Post. Yeah. Okay, guys, sorry, I had a little bit of technical difficulties there. I'm not too sure why the picture's doing that. But what we'll do is we'll put it over here just for presentation purposes, just to kind of see how you guys can upload pictures. And pictures are great. Just kind of adds to the blog, makes it look a little bit prettier. So what we'll do is I was probably covering this before. You'll click Add Media. When you go to upload files, you'll click select files. The picture's already there. And you'll see as you scroll over here, you can align the picture pretty much any way that you want. You know, the left side, center it, right, or we can just leave it the way it is. For presentation purposes, we'll put it over here on the right-hand side of the page. You'll click Insert Post. And you'll see it basically embeds itself right in the blog itself. So we'll have a picture in there. And one other thing that we want to do, we want to make sure in our picture that we have the title of what we're talking about, because Google loves that. And actually, if someone searches this picture on Google and they click on it, it can directly link right into your blog. So we want to make sure we kind of grab this title right here. It's called an alternative text that you'll see. And what you do is basically just put right here. You put the title right in there. Diabetes, insulin sensitivity, and apple cider vinegar. Click update, and that's it. Okay, we want to click save again, and we should see our score go up with just a little bit more. Okay, we're up to 79 right now. Keyword density still at 3.85, on our way to 100. So I usually put in 2 pictures, one in the beginning, and the other one I usually put, somewhere down here in the middle somewhere, because we also want to embed a video, which I'll go over that as well. So again, what we want to do, just basically where we want to put the picture, we'll put the cursor. Say we want to put it there, we will click right here, Add Media. Upload files, which is on, we saved it to our desktop originally. Select files, it's under Cider. I saved this one as Cider 1. Click upload, and here's the picture. Again, we can align it left, center, or right, or you can leave it as it is. We can put this one again on the right hand side, or this one we can put, say this one we'll put on the left hand side. Insert into the post. Okay, so we have a nice little picture in there. And again, we want to click this. If we just hover over the picture, excuse me, we want to click this edit function. And again, we want to put the title of our blog right in here in this alternative text. So we'll put that in there. We'll copy and paste that. Click update. Now, another thing you can do with these pictures, which is really cool, you can link them. I'll show you in the original blog. See, if I click over here, it becomes a clickable link, and you can see how it says apple cider vinegar. If someone was to click this picture, I have it linked right to my Asante Organics website. Okay? In order to do that, you can click right back on the picture. You want to click the edit again. See where it says link to? See, right now it says media file. We want to change that to a custom URL. Completely wipe that out, and we want to start off with HTTP. And we need that in all of them in order for them to link correctly. I'm not that technically savvy. I don't know why, but make sure you have the HTTP in there, and then the colon and the 2 forward slashes, and www.asanteorganics.com/the-organic-diabetic. You can click update. Now this picture, going back to my original blog, over here, even though it's on the left-hand side, if someone's on my blog and they just happen to click on the picture, all of a sudden I have someone, and it looks like we're having a sale. That's really cool. So it looks like it will go directly to my Asante Organics site. So that's just another little feature that can drive traffic to you guys in your sites. So once we get that, one other thing I just want to show you in this video is how you guys embed video. This can get a little tricky, so I'm just going to pause it real quick, and I'm going to get the video we want and show you guys where we need to go in order to get this in here, because Google loves video, especially if you can embed them in blog posts. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back on, and I'll show you guys how to do that. Okay guys, I have the video that I want to show you guys, and hopefully I only have 5 minutes left here for this video, so hopefully we can get it in there. What you do is go to YouTube. I try to search for, in this case, I searched apple cider vinegar. I chose a video that had over 1 million likes. I'm sorry, not 1 million likes, 1 million views. So what I do is if you go down to share, we don't need the regular share link that you guys are probably familiar using. You need this embed link. So if we click on that, it gives us this long code. You can copy that, And what it will do, actually, hold on one sec, guys. Okay, what it will do, you grab this link, you copy it, and once we go back to our blog post, we have to go over here in this text section. And okay, what it does is we go over here in this text section. What I like to do is kind of put it about halfway down between the page so it shows up. So in this case, I put it right after the section that we wrote for apple cider vinegar and heartburn. And I know this is a lot I'm throwing at you guys, so you guys can ask me questions. But you can see this text field. That's all it is. It's just a text field, and basically, excuse me, as we're putting everything in here, it's just kind of laying it out in the text field for us. So I basically kind of go through the blog, decide where I want to put it. In this case, for heartburn, I usually put it right under here. So what I will do, I will search for this term. Basically, I'll search for coming on. I go over to the text field, hit Control F. The box comes down over here, and I'll just type in coming on. There's two of them in this case. But right here, basically, what we do, we want to put the video code that we just copied from YouTube right here. We want to embed that right after this period right here. So what I do, I hit enter twice, gives me a space, Control V. That's the code from YouTube, okay? And what we do, once we're done with that, we just click this button right here that says More. At the end of it, it will automatically add the code. We're going to want to hit Save. And you can see our blog, all of a sudden, once we added the pictures and the video, it boosted it all the way to 88.69. So that's good. Plus, we're in the green. So we know that's good. We're out of the red. And what it will show, if you go back to visual, you'll see as you scroll down, all of a sudden, oh, it didn't do it. What happened? It's usually right there. Let's see. Let's save that real quick. And let's just click V Post. And I will see if it... No, it didn't take. Okay, hold on one sec. Let me go back in here. Okay, guys, sorry. It didn't take for some reason. So again, I just go to where I wanted to put it. Right after the period in this case, just hit enter twice. Paste that right in there. I'm going to hit the More tag. So make sure everything's all set. Let's save really quickly. Hopefully this saves this time. And it didn't save again. Wow, what is going on here? Maybe something's up with that video. Okay, we'll keep this one for the pictures. I will do another video. Let me see, maybe there's something up with the video itself, the embed link. Maybe I'm grabbing the wrong one. So we'll do this one for the pictures, how you guys embed the pictures, as well as put the alternative text in there, which is always good, as well as the external link. So when people click on the pictures, they'll go to your site. And once we do that, guys, we'll stop there for now, and I will show you guys how to embed a video on this blog post in another video. Okay, thanks, guys.